Today I'm taking from APG4 Esterils, yeah, which is a part of clade campanulate. Esterils in APG4 has three families in homeopathy. Asteraceae is your Arnica group, which is one of the largest group in whole plant kingdom. Orchidaceae and Asteraceae, one of the biggest. Then you have Campanulaceae, your bellflower group, or in homeopathy, your Lobelia group. Or you have Maniantheraceae group. Yeah, only one drug is there, Manianthus. So we will take this group. So these three families in this group. In a Cronquist, in Esterils order, only Asteraceae is there. So you don't have Campanulaceae and you don't have Maniantheraceae. As I said, the Asteraceae is the largest, second largest plant family after Orchidaceae. And in homeopathy, we know 10 or 15, but there are more than 175 remedies. And it will be amazing that we do Arnica to Echinacea, those 10 remedies, but we miss almost 150 remedies. That's why, since it's such a big group, whether Orchidaceae or this, next time we'll do Orchidaceae, we need to divide Asteraceae specially into subgroup. There is subfamily and there is something called tribes. In order that each subfamily has a different remedies and you will see a different theme running there. Same way in a subfamily there are some tribes, you will see a different theme running there. Now, as I said, in order Esteril, there are three families. Now we're doing Asteraceae, there are three subfamilies. Asteroideae, Cardioideae, and Chicoideae. Asteroideae is all your Helianthus group, you know, your Arnica to Helianthus to Echinacea, all of them in that group. Cardioideae is your Cardus group. And Chicoideae is your chicory, if you know that coffee substance, that group. Anyway, the major one here is the first one. The first one has many sub-types in homeopathy. Temporary, just pay attention to this. As we go further, it will be easy for you to understand. That Asteroideae has Anthemidae, your Chamomillacina group. Calendulae is your Calendula group. Eupatoriae is Eupatorium. Nephiliae is your Nephilim. Helianthia is your Echinacea group. Inulae is your Inula. And Senecio is Senecio. Yeah? That way, your Cardioideae has Cardioe and Chicoideae. So now we are going back to the Asteraceae, Asteroideae, and the tribe Anthemidae. Yeah? This group has our well-known remedies. It has Abrotinum, we know tubercular miasm remedy. It has Absinthinum, the epileptic remedy. It has Anthemis nobilis is our another chamomilla, which is Roman chamomilla or also known as noble chamomilla. Artemisia vulgaris, another epileptic remedy. Chamomilla. Senna, which is also Artemisia senna. Millefolium, yeah, our bleeding remedy. Centoninum, which is our chemical of senna. Tennesetum vulgare, which is again getting confused and half part of the body dead, that symptom. Yeah, so the main remedies in this group is this one: Abrotinum, Absinthinum, Achillea, Anthemis nobilis, Artemisia vulgaris, yeah, Chamomilla, Chrysanthemum, Senna, Millefolium, yeah, Santonina, and Tennesetum. And one more remedy I want to include, which should be in homeopathy, is Artemisia annua. I'll tell you why this remedy should be in homeopathy. So as you know, the green one is what I'm suggesting that we should prove, and it should be in homeopathy. So the whole group, I'll go a little faster. We know in this group, there is a Chamomilla senna, which are very irritable remedies. Then we know in this group, Absinthinum, Artemisia, Tennesetum are convulsive remedies. So you see, this group is all about those emotional oversensitiveness, if you see. So there's a highly emotional, temperamental, and oversensitiveness. We are now talking about chamomilla. Let me put it this down. Yeah. There is whining, restlessness, mental calmness contradict the chamomilla, we know. Chamomilla is sensitive, irritable, pain which is unbearable, associated with numbness, mind, nerves, it affects the nerves, magnifies the pain like the previous group, aversion to being spoken to or touched, yeah. We know chamomilla tea which calms and reduces the sensitiveness.